The island of Sodor had many visitors, and Sir Topham Hatt had scheduled more trains. Gordon the Big Engine had to work harder than ever before. He called to coaches. Whenever Gordon finished on one journey, it was time for another to begin. He puffed. Even so, Sir Topham Hatt decided that Gordon needed a rest. He said kindly. James was delighted. He liked to show off his smart red paint and was determined to be as fast as Gordon. He boasted, replied Toby. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Toby saw Percy by the water tower. Soon, Toby was out on the main line. He clanked as he trundled along. He's a little engine with small wheels. His tanks don't hold much water. He had come a long way and began to be thirsty. Hold on. Soon Toby was out on the main line. He clanked as he trundled along. He's a little engine with small wheels. His tanks didn't hold much water. He had come in a long way and began to feel thirsty. In the distance was a signal. He thought. Toby was enjoying his drink when the signalman came up. He had never seen Toby before. Toby's driver tried to explain, but the new signalman wouldn't listen. Hurrying used a lot of water, and his tanks were soon empty. Poor Toby was out of steam and was stranded on the main line, said the fireman. Then he saw Percy and Henrietta. Henrietta hated leaving Toby. Said the fireman. Then he saw Percy and Henrietta. Henrietta hated leaving Toby, said Percy. Henrietta felt much better, said the signalman. Said his driver. Snorted James. Grumbling dreadfully, James set off to find Toby. He came up behind Toby and gave him a bump. James had to work very hard. When he reached the works... James had to work very hard. When he reached the works... James had to work very hard. When he reached the workstation, he felt exhausted. Some children were on the platform. Whispered Toby, said James. Toby only smiled.